Hello and welcome. Today I have a little project. I want to take a look at open agents here. And specifically, what I want to do is I want to take a look at the code in here to see if there's any malware or any suspicious code. And so I thought the easiest way to do this would be to fork the repository and then clone it. And so what I've done here is in my code directory here, I did a git clone of this open agents, and so I'm not going to do this again because it'll overwrite my work here. So if I cd now into this open agents like that, you'll see that there's a file in here called alltext.txt. And this is something that I created, and I want to show you how I created that. This is a bash loop. What it's doing is it's finding every single file in there, and then it's echoing out the file name, and then it's catting the file. And it's using the fold command before it appends everything to the alltext.txt file. And the reason that it uses the fold command is the fold command will take control characters and make them readable. So rather than having the computer make a bunch of noise as it cats out control codes, it does it correctly. So anyway, here's the complete command. Let me make this a bit larger, just in case you're having trouble seeing it. So it's find space dot space minus type space f space minus print 0 space pipe space while space capital IFS equals space read minus R. I'm sorry, there's a space there. Minus D, etc. You should be able to read this yourself. My voice is going. Anyway, this all goes in one go. I can actually, let me make a copy of this here. And I will stick it in the instructions. Let me make sure that I captured that. Well, I can't tell. I can't tell if it got it. Sometimes what I will do is I'll copy it again. Sometimes this thing doesn't copy for some reason. I can't figure some things out about this system are just going to be a mystery. Anyway, they should put it all into all text, and then let's see, just Control C this, and then I could do a more of alltext.txt, and you'll see that all the code is in here. There's lots of Japanese. I don't read Japanese, etc., etc. But fortunately, Claude does. So what I did next is I went over to Claude, and I hit this little paperclip thing here and uploaded alltext.txt. And then I said, is there suspicious code or malware in this file? And it came back and said, I carefully reviewed the code snippets and zip file attachment and did not find any obvious signs of suspicious code or malware. Here are my observations. And then it talks about what it thinks that this code does, and etc. And then it gives the normal thing at the bottom where it says, don't blame me if something goes wrong, basically. Go and review it yourself. But I can't review Japanese, so this is the best I can get. And the reason I'm using Claude for this is it has 100,000 token context limit, and I'm not sure. Let's do a word count on this, right? Word count all text.txt. All right, so this has 44,000 words in there. So I don't know how many tokens that is. Maybe it's 70,000 tokens altogether. In any case, Claude is able to handle it, and now I feel more secure about working with this code. Uh, of course, I'm still going to look it over manually, but if I had found a bunch of malware in here, I just would stop at that point. I wouldn't go any further. Uh, anyway, I hope you learned something and that you enjoyed this, and thank you for joining me.